Lost episode creepypastas are sometimes a little disturbing, but at the end of the day, they aren't even real. Today's video is going to be a bit different as we take a look into some legitimate Lost cartoon episodes that people have a pretty hard time finding today. Let's start off with the Gravity Falls Lost pilot. Now I know you may be wondering why I'm even saying this because Alex Hirsch did release a full pilot a while ago. Well, what he didn't really mention was that that wasn't actually all the clips of the pilot, and there was extra content that we still have never seen. To prove my point, take a look at this highlight reel created by one of the artists who worked on the Gravity Falls pilot.
Next time on Gravity Falls, the kids befriend the locals. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Your wife is gonna be beautiful.
Yes!
Immediately you see some footage that might seem unfamiliar, and that's because it never showed up in what Alex Hirsch actually revealed. For example, take this one scene with Dipper using a Ouija board with some random girl. This is very likely an early design for Wendy, which is odd, but what's even stranger is the fact that this didn't show up in the allegedly entire Gravity Falls pilot that we did get. There are even more scenes you can find online that haven't shown up with context, for example Dipper running away from a UFO. It seems like this show was going to be much different, and while we did get a majority of the clips when Alex released the pilot a few years ago, it doesn't seem like we got everything. In the future, I'm not sure if we will ever see the clips that haven't shown up before, but it would be really cool. For now, they're lost media, and only the people who worked on the pilot in 2010 have the clips. And while we're talking about missing footage of pilots, another actual Lost cartoon episode is Dora the Explorer's pilot. It was made back in 1999, and there isn't too much information you can find surrounding it. This excerpt from the Lost Media Wiki page describes the mystery perfectly. Not much is known about pilot episode. The plot is allegedly about Dora and Boots' journey to a giant cupcake. Many other characters from the show were also reportedly in the pilot, including Backpack, Map, Swiper, Benny, Issa, Tico, Grumpy Old Troll, Mommy, and Poppy. The only other known info is that Dora and Boots had different designs. Dora simply had a slight outfit change, purple shirt and blue pants, while Boots had purple skin, a lighter purple face, and green shoes. Also, the only part of Dora the Explorer's pilot you can find on YouTube is this walking cycle, which really isn't too much.
That's it? That's the Lost episode? That was just a bunch of cheap walk cycles! What a rip!
Boots looks very different, presumably because it's a test pilot and was probably being worked on before the actual pilot. Now you may be wondering how likely it is that we will see the full Dora pilot sometime in the future, and unfortunately the chances aren't high. Because it came out so many years ago and still hasn't shown up almost 20 years later, there's not really a reason for it to randomly be released into the public. Unless there's someone who worked on the pilot in 1999 and uploads the entire thing to YouTube randomly, I doubt we'll be seeing it. Okay, now let's go over not just a Lost cartoon episode, but an entire Lost show. I never thought I would be saying these words out loud, but Hannah Montana was supposed to have an anime. Yeah, this is hilarious. The show is being worked on, but we haven't gotten any official screen caps. In 2009, Disney went to Toei Animation with the idea of making Hannah Montana into an anime because why not, you know? A deal was eventually made, and then time passed, but we never saw it actually show up on TV. What we do know is that in this short time period of production, everyone was working on animated scenes of Hannah Montana dancing for this anime. We also know that character model sheets do exist somewhere out there, but sadly they cannot be revealed to the public because Toei Animation protects these sheets. It will likely never be shown to everyone and will remain lost media for a long time, which is honestly incredibly disappointing. Yes, the fact that Hannah Montana would have had an anime is unbelievable, but I'm really curious as to what it would look like. Disney and Toei have tried to bury this since it was cancelled immediately and never brought to the public, but at least now you know it existed at some point in time. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos, give a thumbs up, and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.